And we are back here at the NWA Crossfire YouTube channel as we find ourselves in a much different situation than normal, as Isaac Kane, the leader of the Coven, no longer now finds himself aligned with his own flesh and blood, his own family, the Henrys, set to do battle against the Coven here tonight. As these two familiar foes going to get us started, Isaac Kane and Overkill, who had a hell of a battle back at Black Harvest, and there you see Vixen already interjecting here on the outside.
I'm sure we're going to see an awful lot of that throughout this contest, just like we saw at Black Harvest. And Tommy Henry and Kenzie Paige, I'm glad, could finally get Isaac Kane to see reason. Isaac Kane and the Coven were fighting against this newfound NWA partnership here in Crossfire Wrestling. Took a
Isaac Kane, of course, as I mentioned, the former leader of the Coven, recently fell into his own health issues. This is sort of awoken Isaac Kane, reminded him of what is important in life, that being family. Now Hendricks on the outside with a distraction. And Isaac Kane looking to take advantage here over Overkill. Turnabout's fair play here, Rob.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say, because, I mean, Vixen did the same exact thing earlier in the match. Now we've got Hendricks doing it now, and Overkill's taking a lot more issues with it than Isaac Kane did earlier.
Overkill certainly distracted here on the outside, looking to take a shot at Hendricks. Isaac Kane with a stop. And now Isaac Kane just firing away on Overkill, sends him face first into the apron. And now brings down Overkill with a clothesline. These two familiar foes have been battling it out for years, really, or what helped get KFW started here. Isaac Kane into the cover. Kick out at 2 from Overkill.
Whether they're on the same side of the ring or on opposite sides of the ring, the story of KFW simply cannot be told without telling the stories of Isaac Kane and Overkill as well. You want to talk about telling stories, talk about this new generation getting in the ring now.
Connor Martin certainly with his eyes on the future here. NWA Crossfire brought down by Isaac Kane. You know, a lot of people are talking as if Connor Martin is the one that's next up. I got to say, he's certainly got a lot of potential. However, I do have a lot of issues with a crowd that Connor Martin seems to familiarize himself with. And now in comes Tommy Henry. The brothers now working together.
Well, if there's anybody that's going to set Connor Martin straight, it's definitely going to be Tommy Henry.
Oh, here we go.
Fire off some of these stiff shots to Connor Martin. He's going to take this kid to the woodshed, and he's going to teach him a couple lessons.
Tommy Henry with the quickest hands this side of Tennessee, and now look at this, bringing down Connor Martin. Henry into the cover. Well, it's been several years since we've seen Tommy as an active in-ring competitor. I got to say, it's nice to have him back in the ring, Rob.
He's been getting the itch. I mean, we see him backstage every time, every night here at NWA Crossfire. Tommy's always just looking for somebody to put hands on, and now he gets to do it legally.
Tag made to Kenzie Paige, the former NWA Women's World Champion. No stranger to facing off against Connor Martin, and certainly no stranger to this woman right here, Serena Vale, who's been turning a lot of heads here recently. And now Kenzie with the O'Connor roll, looking to put away Serena. Oh! Delivers with a stiff boot to the jaw, now back into the cover. And this right here is exactly why Kenzie is one of the premier wrestlers in all of independent wrestling.
You know, and I talked about telling stories earlier. If you're going to tell the story of Serena Vale, the entire first several chapters are going to have the name Kenzie Paige in it several times. Kenzie Paige has been around to test the mettle of Serena Vale since the day she walked into wrestling.
Hell of a double stomp there from Kenzie Paige. You mentioned it. Serena Vale right out of the gate, just throwing herself into the fire, facing the toughest competition. But wait a minute, suicide dive from Kenzie Paige, wiping out both Connor Martin and Serena Vale. And the crowd here in Sevierville showing their love for the Queen.
Already proven to be one of the greatest champions we've ever had in Crossfire Wrestling.
Connor Martin certainly has something to say about that. We know that championship gold is on his mind as he sends Kenzie face first into the post. Of course, the last time we saw Kenzie Paige was winning that KFW championship from Juventud Guerrera in the triple threat against Juventud and Jackson Drake back at Black Harvest. Folks, if you have not seen that match, go out of your way. Watch it right now on demand here on the NWA Crossfire YouTube channel. You will not be disappointed, but Here tonight, title obviously not on the line. Here tonight, it's all about family as the Henry family looks to finally put an end to the Coven, who have been quite the thorn in the side.
I mean, that's been this case here ever since the formation of the Coven. Their literal goal was to be a thorn in the side of all of us here at NWA Crossfire. And right now, Serena Vale doing a great job right now making sure that Kenzie Paige can't get back to her corner. And just as I say that, Kenzie trying to fire off of those famous hands.
Serena Vale can certainly hold her own as well when it comes to these strikes. Spinning back fist now sweeps the leg. Serena Vale running senton. And now looking to pin the Crossfire champion. Kick out at 2 from Kenzie Paige.
Something that's helping Serena Vale so much in this contest is, like we said, has been in this ring so many times with Kenzie Paige, and has seemingly gotten to that point where she knows Kenzie Paige almost as well as she knows herself.
Kenzie Paige has certainly battled it out with some of the best women's wrestlers today. Of course, I think back to her matches with Camille, obviously Natalia Markova, Natty Neidhart, and Serena Vale quickly becoming another one of those fierce rivals as Connor Martin just absolutely looking to embarrass the champion here tonight.
Well, how much of a statement would this be for Connor Martin to do exactly this to our KFW champion?
Oh! Flying in from out of nowhere with that clothesline. And now sends the champ off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick from Martin. And now the Iron Raider looking to put away the champ. Broken up by Tommy Henry.
And Connor Martin wasting no time trying to go over there and start throwing hands.
Oh, this is going to get ugly quick. And now the Coven laying boots to Kenzie Paige, all while the Henrys on the outside have to watch helplessly.
Yeah, our official seems to definitely be taking the word of the Coven on these tags quite a lot in this matchup. I don't think I've seen an actual official tag get made a single time.
The Coven certainly has their way of bending the rules, and now Overkill, the veteran, into the cover. A kick out from Kenzie Paige. Overkill, you know, he's been here practically since day one. He's seen Kenzie Paige work her way from the ground up. And Kenzie now literally doing the same thing now, trying to fight her way back to her feet, but Overkill with a stiff right hand. Oh, look at this. Vixen on the outside once again. Connor Martin joining in, all behind the official's back.
Overkill, Vixen, the entire Coven, they're all doing what Overkill's been trying to do ever since he got here at NWA Crossfire. It's keep everyone down in order to benefit himself, and he's trying to do that right now with our champion.
Overkill looking to reestablish himself here at NWA Crossfire. In comes Serena Vale, one of the fastest rising prospects in all of women's wrestling. She traps the arm of Kenzie Paige, and now again grabs the other. Looking to torture the champion.
Great ring IQ from Vale right there, trying to trap the arms of Kenzie, but should have kept them trapped because Kenzie able to fight back up.
Kenzie, pound for pound, one of the hardest strikers in the game today. And both competitors driven down. The crowd here in Sevierville trying to rally behind the champion, trying to rally behind Kenzie Paige.
If Kenzie can get back to her corner, this could be a defining moment in the match as Isaac Kane's in.
There we go, tag made to Isaac, tag made to Connor. Down goes the Iron Raider. Now Isaac and Connor both jockeying for position. Connor now with a hold of Kane. Delivers with a suplex. Connor Martin into the cover. Looking to show that he's not next up. Trying to prove that he's the here and now. As he reaches out and makes the tag. In comes Overkill. And after suffering that loss at Black Harvest, you have to imagine Overkill looking for a bit of vengeance here tonight. Hold on, not so fast. Kane with a double clothesline.
Good look to both Overkill and Connor Martin for trying to extinguish the fire of Isaac Kane.
Desperately reaching out, trying to make the tag. He's close. Fingertips away, and in comes Tommy Henry. In comes the brother of Isaac Kane, now firing away with these right hands. Let me tell you, after all these years, you got to imagine this has been building up for Tommy Henry. He's been, wait a minute, calling for some backup. That's Skylar Henry.
Skylar trying to get some get back after Black Harvest.
Spear! A spear from Skylar Henry. And now, a super kick into the neck breaker combo from the Henry family. Now, what the hell is this?
Vixen just took down our official. I think Hendricks just took down Vixen.
Things are breaking down quickly in a big way here tonight in Sevierville, folks. As Isaac Kane makes his way to the outside with Connor Martin, the fight will continue. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Serena Vell looking for the pump handle slam on a Kenzie Paige. She's got it, but no one to make the count. Vell traps the arm, drives Paige down face first.
Hell of an exclamation point, but still nobody there to count the deciding fall.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Connor Martin with a chair in hand. Demanding Serena Vell putting into things. Vell looking a little conflicted here.
Oh, Vell wants to win, but I don't know if this is exactly how she wants to do it.
Paige had just enough time to recover, and now the Henrys to take advantage. Kane off the ropes, tornado DDT. Super kick to overkill, and now a Kenzie cutter. Tommy Henry Sr. Tommy Henry Sr., who was just inducted into the Hall of Fame earlier today, making the count. And what better official than the person who started this whole thing, Rob?
If there's anybody who absolutely deserves to be the person in there to make that final count, it is definitely Tommy Henry Sr.
What a moment, folks. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more NWA Crossfire.